Well, let's do a little walkthrough. The crew is left for the day. Today they mostly finished up the framing for the second floor. They built the staircase. Let's go ahead and go in here. I'll show you what we got. So this area in here is going to be shop space that I will use separately from any shop space out there. Obviously my plane will fit in there. I'll do most of my fabricating and work out here, but in the summer months, like right now, it's really hot out here in Arizona in a hangar. Now it's fully insulated hangar, but it still gets uncomfortably warm. This space here will be fully insulated. I'll have a mini split air handler somewhere along this wall. We're not sure where yet, but the space will have a refrigeration. And this will be a glass garage door. So in the summer months, I can close off the garage door, refrigerate this space, and this is just under 15 feet wide by about 24 feet deep to this wall. And then here's where I'm going to have a fridge, a little base cabinet, countertop, an upper. And then, now they haven't framed in this wall yet. There'll be a wall here. And then there'll be a door here. So you'll come in here, and this is where the bathroom is going to be. So we'll have the vanity here. The toilet's getting relocated. There used to be one here. They've saw cut, and they're going to extend the plumbing over to here. And then a shower tub will be here. So that'll be this space in here. I have 10-foot ceilings from finished floor to where the drywall is going to go. I went ahead and it was going to be 9, and at the last minute we added an extra foot here, and I thought if I'm going to be doing fabrication work in here, might be moving around big parts or something, it's nice to have that extra foot. So then over here, that's where the bathroom is that I talked about a minute ago. This is a closet / storage. So I'll be able to come in here, probably store like my welders, my pressure washer, just things that are usually kind of bulky and in the way. I'll tuck those in here. Of course, I've even got a little bit of room under the staircase that I can put some stuff. I'm going to be putting my air compressor that I had been keeping over there. I'm going to stash the air compressor in the storage area here, and then I'm going to plumb in a rapid air HDPE shop air system and run the lines down the wall. I'll have an outlet in the shop space, and then I'll have an outlet with a hose reel out here, and then I might extend one out to there, and that'll get me air over in that area. Then I could always, if I want to get air over here for the RV or something, air up the tires, I could just open the door, plug in a little air line, and run it over there. So that's the plan for this space here. Also, this is the area that I'm going to have a recessed box in here. It's going to contain all my low volt power supply stuff for some of the LED lighting that I'm doing. Oh, and then I forgot to mention, inside the shop, this is all going to be about 14.5 feet of base cabinets with a maple butcher block top, some uppers, and then in the corner is going to be a network enclosure for all my network gear, and then a rack enclosure for all my AV gear. I'm doing in-wall speakers, one there, and then I'm doing 2 other in-wall speakers up there, and then in-ceiling speakers in the shop space. So all that'll go to the rack enclosure in the corner, and I'll have my amp and all that stuff in that enclosure. We'll come upstairs here. Unfortunately, the stairs, just because of the geometry and the distance that we had to work with, I've got an 8-inch rise with a 9.5-inch run, and I wish the run was a little longer, but there was no way to really make that happen, so it'll be fine. So this area here is like a deck, upper deck area. I'm gonna have stainless steel cable railing system going all around here, also for the staircase. I have a 4 foot, a little over 4 foot wide walkway here going down to 3'7" here. So I'll have the cable railings here, around here, and so on. So this area will be for, I don't know what I'll put here yet. Maybe a little seating area, a little table and chairs or something. And come through this door, this will be my office. Along this wall, I've got an entertainment center from my old place that I'm gonna bring up in here. Gonna get a couch, put a couch here. My desk, computer and stuff will be over here. They're gonna change the window. You can see they've framed up what the window is gonna be. That's the old window. And there will be a door here for a future upgrade. I'm gonna put a 15 by 15 foot patio going out over the backyard when we do the pool project. So I'll be able to come out from my office out onto a deck patio and kind of see the pool area out there. For now, they're just gonna frame it in and we'll know where it's at so that later when we add that door, it's all ready to go. And they're gonna have to relocate that drain pipe. That's the drains for the steel roof there. Here, 18 feet, going up at an angle. I'm gonna do storefront glass, double pane storefront glass, and there'll be a glass double door somewhere in here. We haven't figured out the geometry yet for all the glass, but basically it's just gonna be all storefront style glass with the black aluminum extrusions and the double pane glass. And then the double door here to come out onto the little walkway. So that's mostly it. Oh, and then of course they are going to be framing this entire wall across and down and drywalling, and the same for this wall. They're going to be framing all that up and drywalling that entire wall as well. This wall is going to be done in phase 2. I'm thinking of not doing drywall, but some other thing, maybe corrugated steel like I did on the inside of the lower part of the door. I might just carry that across the bottom 8 feet and then drywall and paint above that, maybe just to kind of carry that look and feel in that line across. So there we go. That is where we are currently at with the project. They only started this on Tuesday, and it's Friday. And they've got quite a bit done. Hopefully this project will be mostly done by end of September. I'm doing the cable railing myself. I'm doing the flooring upstairs and in the stairs myself. So that'll probably be done sometime in October. And then the entire floor here, I'm grinding this old epoxy off. Not old, it's only about 3 years old. I just don't like it. Don't like the color. It wasn't done right. I'm grinding, having this all ground off, the entire hangar, back to bare concrete. Gonna polish and seal the concrete for out here. And then inside here, I am gonna do epoxy. Well, it's not epoxy, it's a polyaspartic, but everybody calls it epoxy. I'm gonna do epoxy coating in here, probably like a light gray with no chip broadcast in it. I don't like the chip broadcast because if I drop small parts or hardware, it's really hard to find on this. So I believe I've covered most of it. Oh, I am gonna do flush mounted can lights under the overhangs here and here. And then I'm gonna try, I've been seeing some really cool stuff with the vertical LED strip lighting that I've seen them put up next to doors. So I'm gonna try that on both sides. I think that might be pretty slick looking. And do some other lighting things. So lighting for me, that's always where you can really make something look pretty amazing, is in doing your lighting, indirect lighting, direct lighting, up lighting, down lighting. That, and of course, paint textures and so on. Don't quite know how I'm gonna, if I'm just gonna drywall and paint, or if I'm gonna do some faux concrete panels or stone, or I don't know. I haven't got there yet, but I'll figure out those details, and those things can always come later. So there you go.